Hello, and welcome to the 12.7 release kickoff for the Runtime Application Security Group. I am Matt Wilson, Senior Product Manager for Defend Stage. I'm actually filling in for Sam Kerr, who's the normal product manager for this release. So let's jump right in and see what we have scheduled for the 12.7 release. We'll take a quick peek at the Runtime AppSec board. For the 12.7 release, we've got two main items that we're going to be targeting for this release. I'm going to start with the second one first, the WAF statistics reporting. This is actually it's a very large item that's carried over from the last two releases. We just missed it on the 12.6 release, so we're going to tie it off in 12.7. As a quick recap, WAF statistics reporting is really trying to let the users go have a step of visibility beyond what was in the MVC of adding the WAF to the defend stage. So right now you can't really see what the WAF is doing in terms of traffic, blocking, allowing, how much it's actually even processing. So this is going to allow a minimal amount of information that is not available today in the GitLab UI. Here it is an example of what we intend for a new section of the dashboard to look like. So you see we've got a new threat monitoring section, which is going to be under the security and compliance menu item off to the side. And it's just going to give a high-level overview. You'll see total requests and how much of that was anomalous traffic. So very basic, but it is the first visual indication of what kind of traffic is being processed by the WAF. So again, that's carryover from 12.6, and we are targeting 12.7 for releasing that feature. The second thing we have is custom rules for web application firewall. So this is something important that will help take the WAF from its current minimal maturity to viable. And really this is building on top of the out-of-the-box default non-customizable rule set that it ships with today. So by adding the custom rules for the WAF, we're going to allow users to start configuring. This can be things like how they're tuning for false positives, false negatives, or even performance impacts on the cluster, depending on how the rules are configured. Likely not going to be a UI as part of this release. We are working with our UX team to figure out the best way to kind of expose the experience of configuring and tuning WAF rules in the GitLab UI. So for now, what we're actually proposing, let's go down here, is to allow the user to actually specify a file or a list of files with mod security rules, probably using an environment variable. We are going to do this as a first step towards really allowing a little bit more point and click through the UI long term. But for now, if you know mod security rules that you would like to enable or adjust, we're going to have a way to actually do that directly within the GitLab environment. As with the regular WAF, this will be a GitLab Ultimate exclusive functionality as well. So that covers it. Those are the two major release items that we will be targeting for 12.7. And as always, we look forward to whenever this functionality is going to come out. And thanks for watching.